Hello, this message is a video response to a young lady named Prophecy Dreams. Or no, her video was Prophecy Dreams, but her name is Believe 3, the number 3 spirits. And what brought this video about is that this morning I had a dream and I recorded it. And I want to give y'all a little bit of history because in her video, she stated, don't be afraid to share your dreams. I'm just going to tell you a little bit about me. My name is Maria. I'm 38 years old. I just turned 38. And in 2007, I was falsely accused and convicted of a crime. It was appealed and it was overturned. Now, and y'all can look it up if you want to. It's out there. And I did a response to it because I happened upon an article or something that was written on it. And I posted the response on that article. If you have any questions about it, feel free to ask me. But as part of that trial process, I went through, um, not wanting a lawyer, not wanting a jury, all of that, to being pushed into getting a lawyer, and then eventually having to fire that lawyer, and then going through the process of where I what someone told me is that it's a normal process that if you try to go pro se in court for felonies or anything like that, that they send you for a mental evaluation to make sure that you are of sound mind and etc., so that if in fact you are convicted, that it can't be overturned due to, you know, mental incapacity or whatever. Now, I want to share with you, and I have not shared this with anyone because, again, those were very trying times. I shared the fact that the false accusation and conviction happened, but as far as the mental evaluation, I never shared this because it's one of those things where, in the history of our society, if you just tell somebody, say somebody is crazy, that kind of discounts them forever. So that was very scary, because I didn't know that that was something standard that they did. That was scary for me, um, for them to say that, because I knew that once, if somebody deems you um, mentally unstable, that no matter what you do or say, it doesn't matter because it's just going to be, oh, that person's crazy. So that's the scary thing. The second scary thing about it is that you're already aware that really, if you look at anyone hard enough, you know what I'm saying, you can pick any idiosyncrasy, even the fact that you're maybe well spoken and whatever, and that can be turned into something. And they're creating new mental illnesses daily. If you don't believe me, you might want to check out. There's a brother called that nigga with the tattoos. His channel talked about some of the new and upcoming ones that they just put out there. So everything basically can be deemed a mental illness. Now, what this has to do with Believe Three Spirits video is this, she says, everybody, and what she's saying is not wrong, but I just wanted to put some wisdom and some warning out there for y'all, that she says everybody to don't be afraid to share your dreams. Now, when I went for the mental evaluation, it was not what I thought it was. Let me tell you the questions that they asked, and they deemed me to be okay, that I'm fine. But the questions that they asked were I forget all of it because this was like a long time ago, 7 years ago, which ironically is the number of time for your body, the number of years your body supposedly regenerates into a whole different person per biology. But the question that they asked was, if you were in the forest and it was dark and you heard a tree fall, how would you find your way out, or something crazy like that. The second question was, do you hear any voices? The third question was, do you have any prophecies? Are you a prophet? Do you have any prophecies? Do you have any dreams? Do you believe that you have superpowers? And to me, all of those questions were just straight up crazy. I'm thinking for a mental evaluation, there's something more rooted than that. And I'm thinking those questions are really strange because if you had those questions and you talk to somebody that's raised in the church, especially African American churches, probably the times have changed now, but 8 out of 10, maybe 9 out of 10 of those people are gonna say that they have visions, they have prophecies, they have quote unquote gifts. You understand me? But at that time, I don't consider, none of that. And they asked, one of the questions was if you have dreams. So I just want y'all to be aware of that. That if you're going through anything, or if you're the kind of person, for whatever reason, that you may find yourself in a situation where perhaps you are a person that's bullied or harassed, or um, might find yourself in a situation where you don't have a support system and people can accuse you of things and you don't have enough support for you know people to be scared to do that or to be overturned immediately. Like, people will be like, no, 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 you can't do that to her, that's my friend, or whatever, to stand up for you. That these are the types of questions that they ask you. You know what I'm saying? So I just want y'all to be aware of that, and to misbelieve three spirits. Your dreams that you shared, they are powerful. Okay. And they are very powerful. And I got to tell you, when you go through a situation like I went through, with the legal system, and practically, them asking those questions to me are like them demonizing those things. You're not supposed to have dreams. And I'm gonna tell you this, everybody dreams, but I guess what that person meant was prophetic dreams. I think that was the answer I gave. Everybody has dreams. But um, some people, I'm gonna tell you, are not speaking up because they've been through the system and they understand how it works. So it's, believe three spirits, you doing your thing and you doing the right thing. And I'm glad that you're able to do that. But just be mindful that everybody is not able to. And, I'm very glad that you're doing your work. So God bless you. And I am going to post, I'm scared to do it, but I'm going to post my dream videos to your page just so that if you wanted to take a look at it. That was from this morning. And it's not as intense as some of my dreams was. And I think after that legal situation, I kind of intentionally dull things down a little bit because, I don't ever want to be in that situation. But I'm just going to go ahead and share that with you. God bless you. Thank you for being a beautiful spirit. Thank you for being receptive to, your inner instincts and intuition. So that's all I'm going to say. But much love and peace to you.